Yo, what's going on, Galaxy? It's your main Starfish, come back at you with some APA Little Cup Wi-Fi. Yeah, this is week like 3, I think, 3 or 4. But yeah, I actually played this one a while back, so I might be a little rusty on the plays. But like recalling what happened, I was not in like the greatest mindset for this game, so I made a lot of bad plays. Had bad prep, but yeah, yeah. I'll give a little backstory on this one. So I think I mentioned in a previous video that my cat had to have emergency surgery, and I'd go more into it in another video. But anyway, uh, this game, it was before I knew she had to go in. She was hiding in a different room upstairs under a bed, and she just wouldn't want to leave. And I scheduled with Matt at the same time, and I was upstairs under a bed petting my cat at the same time as playing this game, and I was like, I hope I couldn't like run any calcs or anything, so I was just really hoping that I could still play well. And she was like really hurt and stuff, so like yeah, it was just a very interesting first experience with Matt. It was actually my first game of this entire league. I played this one first and then I played visually the other day, a couple days after. I'm actually recording this the day of publish because my dummy forgot to record. So yeah, we got the layout all nice, you know, so yeah, looking at the lead matchup, we got Pansage, or not lead matchup, just preview. I brought Pansage. Pansage was there for his. Honestly, I don't recall. I think it was there for the Mudbray and the Nose Pass to attempt to help check those guys. It was actually a Leech Seed Recycle Berry Juice set with Giga Drain and then Protect or something like that. I can't recall the last move. Actually, I think I can pull it up really quick. Yeah, I can pull it up. Monitor has other showdown. Yep. Let's see. Pull up team builder, little cup. That is not my little cup team. Here it is. Oh yeah, okay. So this was the first week. Pansage. It had Recycle, Leech Seed, Giga Drain, and Knockoff. Knockoff was for the Ghastly, and that or like anything, pretty much get rid of its item, and then Recycle, to get Berry Juice right back. So that was really cool. We brought actually, it was more of a Fizz Def set. Max HP, or well, as much HP, yeah, max HP. We had quite a bit of Fizz Def, and it was actually relaxed nature because I wanted to do as much damage with Knockoff and Giga Drain as I possibly could. Yeah. Next up, we have Rufflet. We brought Choice Scarf Rufflet with Sheer Force. I didn't want to run Hustle because Hustle was like, I was really afraid of missing my moves, so I didn't run Hustle. I probably will start to do it. Just I was on a really bad luck streak where I missed a lot of moves, so I was kind of skeptical about running something that would make me miss moves. We had Brave Bird, Return, and Defog. So the defog was because I wanted my Cutie Fly to come in better, and it was the only removal I brought this week. I was very scared of his team be like the Ghastly, so that's why we're Scarf. Because Brave Bird just does a million to it, like it just drops. I don't recall if it's a one shot, but if it's not, it puts it in range for anything else, including my Cutie Fly, which would outspeed. So yeah, that was really cool. We ran 14 speed in it. I don't recall what it was for, but we had max attack and a bunch of HP, which is very, very cool. Next up, we had Jellybean, the Larvitar. Larvitar with a Violite. It was a gut set just in case of like a random Will-O-Wisp or a Toxic or something like that. With Stealth Rock, Toxic, Pursuit, and Earthquake. So my process, because also I should also say this, I prepped like I joined and then I had to play the next day. Well, I didn't have to, but actually I don't know because I couldn't tell if they were joking with me or not if I had to play the next day. But I still ended up doing that. The thing was, I came back from school. Okay, I get home from school about 3 CST, and so I had to run over to my friend's house, which is like a 20-minute not run walk. So I ran over there to cut the time. I had to wait for him to get home to grab my DS and the charger from his house because I let him borrow it, and then I had to run home, get the Pokemon all traded over to me from Ollie. Shout out to Ollie. And then we played. So I kind of johned the match for quite a bit, but you know what? We still got it done. Same day, same. So yeah, my process was like, oh, I could just pursuit the Ghastly because he'll probably just want to switch out into Mudbray or something. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then I'll run Earthquake because Earthquake hits some of his mons pretty hard, and then Toxic for the Mudbray. And I wanted Rocks up to punish switches, not knowing at the time that it got Energy Ball. So yeah, and my team is very water and grass speak, or not water-ish. Is really grass speak. So yeah. Next up we have Tortuga. Tortuga is actually a berry juice 30 set with Shell Smash, Waterfall, Stone Edge, and Knockoff. I mean, it just I don't know. It was a pretty basic set. I brought a little bit of speed. I brought 20 speed into it, so I got up to 19, or not 19, 9. So it hit 18 once it was plus 2, and I think that's enough for the Ghastly. I cannot recall. But anyway, yeah. Next up we have Cutiefly. It's Calm Mind, Psychic, Energy Ball, and Moonblast. Energy Ball, obviously, for the Mudbray and the Nose Pass. Moonblast hits his team pretty hard, and then Psychic is for the Ghastly. If I got one Calm Mind up, I live any hit from the Ghastly, I think, and then Psychic will kill it, but I outsped it anyway. Energy Ball was for his Rock Slide Pokemon, and then Moonblast. We were supposed to be Grass Team Z, but, I was rushing and all, and I forgot to put the Z move on, so we were actually no item for this game. And then Charles, the Gulpin. Yeah, Charles. Anyway, we ran a Violite, so this is the cool set. We brought Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, Toxic, and Pain Split. The Shadow Ball was for the Ghastly, obviously. Giga Drain was for his Mudbray and the Nose Pass. Toxic was for the Mudbray as well, or just random switches. And then Pain Split was because I wanted to get health back. And yeah. We were max special defense with 252 special defense and 196 HP. Very, very bulky with a calm nature. So we're going to be even bulkier. But yeah, that's the team. He brought pretty much every threat that I was afraid of. So that's fun. But yeah, let's just get into it. Let's just keep going. Let me skip through. Okay. So you see, I lead Veggie. So the reason I led Veggie was because I thought he was gonna lead the Mudbray to get rocks up because I have 2 Pokemon that are very weak to rocks. But unfortunately, I get the play wrong, and he actually tosses out the Ghastly. So when Ghastly came out, I was like, I can't sit in here. I'm Bizdef. I have to get out. So I decided, let's go to my counter. I'll go to Gulpin. Gulpin lives any hit from this, as you guys are about to see, even crits. So Sludge Bomb, he hits. It does 0. It does 4 damage. That's nothing. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll just go for a Shadow Ball here. And he clicks Psychic, and I was like, I think I live this. Like I said, I wasn't running any calcs. But yeah, so he hits me pretty hard there with the Psychic. Actually crits me, as you'll see here. Yeah, he crits me here. He says it didn't matter in his video that I just watched. I don't really know if it mattered or not. Uh, but I mean, if it did matter, that really sucks for me because Shadow Ball, as you guys are gonna see here, does an incredible amount of damage. It actually brings it down to about 30-ish%. And then I was like, I don't need this thing for anything else. I need health on everyone else, so I'll just let him Psychic and kill me. This is actually very loud, so let me turn down the volume a bit. I'm sorry about that. So I toss out Jelly Bean here. I was like, okay, well, if I toss out Jelly Bean, I'm like, okay, I could just click Pursuit here and catch him on a switch out, and I don't have to deal with Ghastly. Not knowing, about Energy Ball on the Ghastly, I completely forgot, and it whoosh, and we get obliterated there. Yeah, no, that health bar couldn't drop faster. So we lose another Pokemon very, very fast. So I'll toss out Colony here. Colony is because I want the... Since I'm Scarf, I'm going to outspeed no matter what. And I'll just click Brave Bird here. Brave Bird will do a lot to almost everything. Mudbray will tank it pretty well. But, we'll see about right here how much, and if we see an item. So Brave is going to come out, and it's going to do 1,000,000 because I get a crit. So that crit was actually really nice for me. But if I was Hustle, that would have killed. But since I wasn't, it didn't, and it actually gets its Berry Juice. Heals up almost to full. This Mon is very bulky, so I was like, I cannot sit in here. I'll switch out. I'm already Scarfed. So I toss out Veggie at my hard counter. I live like any 2 hits from this thing, I believe. I was just hoping for no Toxic, and he goes for the Stealth Rock. And I was thinking to myself, he can't really touch me, so I'm just gonna go for a Leech Seed and get some health back as he does switch out into the on battery. Sorry. As he tosses out the Mankey, and the Mankey actually takes the Leech Seed, and I was to be like, oh, that's very good recovery for me. Very nice, very nice. Um, there we go, plug back in. So he heals back, and I was expecting a Scarf set, so he's probably going to U-turn, but he actually goes for the close combat, and I was like, okay, I should eat this, right? It still does an incredible amount, but I do click the Giga Drain on this turn. My Berry Juice does proc, I do reveal it, and he didn't actually know that this thing got Recycle. So we go for the Giga Drain, and it's going to bring it down incredibly low. And it eats a berry, and I was like, "What berry is this?" And then I saw it's the speed berry, the Salic. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't really care. He's gonna outspeed me at their way. I'm gonna be at full health." And on this turn, I knew that my Leech Seed was going to kill him, so I just went for a recycle to get my berry juice back to heal back to full. And as you'll see, he close combats again, does a lot, but I recycle, and we're back to full. And then the Leech Seed will actually pick up a kill on this Mankey, which is very, very nice. I needed as much health on this thing as I can, especially for like Anorith, Nose Pass, Mudbray. I needed health. And so Mankey does go down there. Pansage picking up a good kill. Nice, nice, nice. Danny does come out here, and I'm like, I can't take a Sludge Bomb. So I go out, and I think I go into my Tortuga. Yes, I go into Squirt the Tortuga because I was expecting the Poison move, and I resist that. So we will see how much I take. And it's not very much. We resisted pretty well. But I do reveal that I'm more of an offensive set, and he did an Energy Ball there, which I was kind of surprised. As I believe I double out. Yes, I do double out into my colony. I don't. I think it was because I resist the Energy Ball. I do take rocks damage, and here I just think I just U-turn out here because I don't want to take anything he wants. I was expecting him to switch because of a superpower potentially, and then so I just go back into Veggie. Veggie can tank any hits. Only thing I didn't want to be is Toxic, and you guys will see here he clicks the return, and I am Fizdef, so I wasn't too worried about this actually, but it still does a decent amount, and I do click recycle one more time as I believe he goes for the Thunder Wave. I want to say he Thunder Waves here. Very, very afraid of the Thunder Wave. And he does click it, and he hits, so nope, now we are yellow. That is not good. I was like, alright, well, I didn't know what to do here, so I do actually just click the recycle one more time so I have it on deck for the next big hit that I'm taking, not realizing that he's just going to go Danny. And I really should have just clicked knockoff, and if I clicked knockoff, that was a great play, but if not, you guys see. And I don't know why I sacked this here. I really don't know, because I needed this Mon. I should have just sacked the Rufflet. But, I end up keeping it, and I toss out Rufflet now for a Brave Bird. It's because I'm Scarf. I was like, okay, well, I'll kill here. But then he ends up going to the Mudbray. And this is a very good play for him because he goes to the Mudbray, and I'll actually just end up killing myself off of the recoil. But I do opt for the defog over it because I want my Cutie Fly to come in at full health. So he does. He can just click his rocks again here. I knew that for sure, but I went to Squirt to see if I could potentially get a rock Shell Smash off. And I messed up in my prep, and I thought I made it so my Tortuga outsped this Mudbray, but I actually didn't. So he clicks Earthquake, and we do just go down there. Very, very, very unfortunate for Squirt. I was really hoping we live that, but obviously we do not. And Squirt does go down, and he has rocks up. Not looking so hot for the team, guys. So we toss out Colony, takes rock damage, leaves us on one health. And yeah, we click Brave Bird. We take ourselves out here. Just try to get some chip on the Mudbray for my Cutie Fly. Potentially hoping for a sweep. Obviously stamina procs. And he will just click the Rock Slide, I think, and reveal it. Heavy Slam. He goes for the Heavy Slam in case I doubled into my Cutie Fly, which is still a good play. Cutie Fly does come out. Sorry. And we'll take 5 damage from rocks. But now I'm like, okay, I'll just Energy Ball here. Energy Ball's fine. It'll kill this Mudbray. And he didn't want to preserve differential. He would just rather take the easy way out. And went sack that for his Gandalf, the nose ass. Shout out to people in my server. Um, and I didn't know it had sturdy, so at the time I was like, I really wish I had my Grass Z right now. I would have killed this thing and I would have won. He just clicked Power Gem, and unfortunately, we do go down. So I realized, or I didn't realize. He told me in DMs afterwards. I was like, yeah, I was supposed to be Grass CMZ, but I completely forgot it. So I think that really hurt me a lot. And he reminded me that it does get sturdy. So I was like, oh, yep, that's a thing. So we do get a tough 4-0 loss. But we'll bounce back, I believe. Next up, or next week, I believe we play the OG Albina. I think that's how you say his name. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked. Leave a dislike if you disliked. Sub either way because the number really makes me feel happy. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.